Guys, we are back. Today we're going to talk about optimizing your environment for success in fitness. This is a step-by-step guide to set yourself up for consistency and results. First, let's talk about the home, because that's where everything starts, right? A lot of people fail because their home isn't set up for them to succeed. Your home is where you spend a good amount of your time with, away from work. So if it's not optimized for you to reach your goals, then, it's not good. If you don't have all the tools in your toolbox to get everything done, then you're gonna be in shambles. So the first thing is keep healthy options visible. Get rid of all the unhealthy nonsense that you might have in your fridge or in your pantry. If you live with people, that might be a little bit difficult, but if you live by yourself, it's a no-brainer. Get rid of all the junk, and you know what they are. Meal prep once, batch cook, or multiple times a week. So, Sunday's meal prep day usually to start the week, whatever day that is for you. Just meal prep, the basics, the proteins, the carbs, the vegetables. Then you could mix and match them like you see here in this picture. And look, it all looks beautiful. These are all nice meals that you could make. You could think of your own, be creative. And each of those is a day, a meal that you could have that could add some variety to your meal plan without you feeling like you're stuck or you're bored. So yeah, keep the tools around to facilitate the process, like a blender for smoothies, air fryer, food scale to weigh out whatever you need to weigh out because what you don't measure, you can't manage. So yeah, start with the home. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the foundation is to keep yourself fit. So start with the home. Next is the digital environment. As you can see, in this day and age, we're all digital. Most things are digital, and it really has a big impact in our life, whether we like to admit that or not. So we have to adapt to it. And if you're on YouTube, on Instagram, they have all these food challenges, mukbangs, all that stuff. If you're trying to lose weight or lose body fat, watching these people eat all this stuff could trigger you to eat or trigger you to go back to the other side. And, with nice angles and editing and all that stuff, believe me, all the further they're recording food, drinks, whatever to appeal to you, you need to make sure that you either unfollow these things or if you do follow them, you don't give in to the temptation of consuming these things, especially if you have a goal fitness-wise. Yeah, unfollow unhealthy distractions, follow motivational, fitness-related, and healthy food-related pages. And when you do follow these pages, you can get ideas from them. You can get ideas from the food-related pages, different recipes to keep your diet fresh, fitness-related, get new workouts and tips and tricks on how to enhance your quality of life. Next, set reminders for your steps, hydration, and bedtime. Yes, a lot of us don't like being methodical when it comes to everything, but at times, depends on who it is, you might need to become methodical. If you're someone you always forget your water, like my clients at the gym, they always forget to drink water. I always have to remind them. They should set an alarm to drink water because they always forget and they just don't drink water most of the day. Or they'll go on fruit juices and things with high in sugar, thinking that it's liquid, it's good. No, it's not good. Not all liquids are created equal. Therefore, some of them might have to, you know, go that route. Set reminders for steps also, because again, most of us sit down on a desk. We don't walk 24/7. We don't walk most of the day. So if you have a step count and it reminds you, hey, you're low on your steps today, that could really help you get to your goal. Also for your bedtime, because sleep is very important. And if you don't get enough sleep, your quality of life isn't gonna be as good. Your fitness goals ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So set reminders for your steps, hydration, and bedtime. And stick to it as close to you can, as perfectly as you can. That will help you a lot in the long run. Next, use tech as another accountability partner. Yes, the phone basically does everything almost anything a human can do. So you can set it up in a way to where it becomes an accountability partner. Like my app, like any app for that matter. Notes, clock, YouTube, whatever. There's different ways you could set them up to where the technology is your accountability partner instead of just something you distract yourself with. You can make the technology work for you. Next, social environment. Choose your circle wisely. Be around active and supportive people. Um, was it Robert Greene that said, avoid the unhappy and unlucky? Basically, you know, if you want to be happy and lucky, you have to be around others that are happy and lucky. So in this, if you want to be fit and live a healthy lifestyle, you're gonna have to be around people that are fit and healthy. Develop friends that are fit and healthy that will motivate you and you'll motivate them, and you guys will keep ranking up with each other compared to if you're the only fit friend in your group and most of them live an unhealthy lifestyle, at times they will try to drag you back in. And you'll notice as you go to the gym and live a healthy lifestyle, most of these people will fade into the background because it's a transition that they're not used to. They're not used to that version of you. So they won't like it. Yeah, choose your circle wisely. Always be around active, supportive people, people that you want to be like. Communicate some goals, not all. I know. We'll say communicate all your goals, tell people all your goals. Again, like Robert Greene said, say less than necessary. I love, his books are fire. You can learn a lot from these books, man. I tell you. Communicate some goals, but not all. Yeah, you could tell your friends, yeah, I'm trying to get leaner, things like that. And you'll be able to see who's really your friend and who's not. Because if you're saying, I want to get leaner, I want to gain muscle, and you're not acting according to that, your real friends are gonna be like, hey, what's up, man? What's up with that? You can't be eating that. You can't be doing all these things that are not aligned with your goals. Whereas if they try to pull you, if you tell them, hey, I'm trying to get lean and they still want you to eat the pizza or go out for drinks on a day that you're not supposed to because you have responsibilities the next day, these are not your friends. Do not communicate your goals. So I say it's best keep your goals, most of them to yourself until you're close to achieving them. Avoid sabotage from friends and family. Yes, it is way more common than you think. Way more common than you think. So, yeah, communicate your goals. Some of them, not all of them, you know, be mindful of what you say. And both of those things, as far as the social environment aspect is, will help you into your fitness goals. Like me, nobody noticed I was losing weight until I was like 30, 40 pounds deep. And I was like, yeah, I've been, like, oh, good job. Or then some of them were like, oh, you're very skinny. It's like, you can stop now. It's like, what? What are you talking about? You can stop now? Like, no, it's not good advice. Mm, I don't know what this is. That was a mistake. But the environment, fix your environment. Make the gym convenient or go to a closer gym. That way you're most likely to be consistent. So make the gym convenient for you. Either go to a closer gym or make it a part of your routine. Every day at 6 a.m., I'm going to the gym, no matter what. Twice a week, 3 times a week, I'm gonna go to the gym no matter what. So make it so it's convenient for you to go to the gym. Like go to the gym before work instead of after work, where you're not tired. After you drop your kid off from school, go to the gym. That way, it's part of your daily habit where it's like breathing. You don't think about it, you just do it. And over time, that will lead you to some good success. Well, if you cannot do that, go to a gym that's closer to you, or find a gym or whatever. Set up a backup. Actually, even if you do have a gym membership, set up a backup in your house. Like get some dumbbells, kettlebell, a mat, a bench, a power rack. Get something, based on your budget. Set up a backup home gym with mats, bands, dumbbells, things like that. That way, again, you usually wake up at a certain time to go to the gym. The next day you cannot for whatever reason. You have an earlier meeting. Instead of having to get up and go to the gym, you can just hop onto the garage, get a quick 30-minute workout, get ready and bounce. You don't have to go commute to the gym, then come back and, things like that. The mental and the lifestyle environment. So sleep first because if you don't sleep, then most of this won't work because you need to recover. Sleep first, then train. Yes. Optimize bedroom setup, rest and training regimen. So optimize bedroom setup. So don't leave snacks in your room. Have some elastic bands in your room to warm up or to cool down, things like that. Make sure all your gym clothes are clean. You know, simple stuff. Rest, optimize your rest, because if you don't, your performance will suck and you'll give up quickly. Optimize your training regimen. Make sure you're improving on your lifts every week. Make sure you're improving the food quality you're consuming every week. So optimize all three of those. Reduce chaos in every aspect. Declutter spaces to lower stress. Reduce chaos in every aspect. What do I mean by that? Reduce chaos in your work life. Reduce the resistance that comes with going to the gym. So if you have to go to the gym and your favorite TV show's on, maybe don't watch it or record it, save it, and go to the gym, then come back and watch it. Or don't watch it at all. Any obstacle that could come in the way of you getting to the gym, try to reduce that as much as possible because that's the difference between you going to the gym and getting results and not getting results. So declutter spaces, room, mental space, space on your phone, your profile. Again, it goes back to one of the first points. Unfollow, nonsense, declutter. Not even just for fitness, just in general. You get a good mind boost out of that. Believe me. And you're able to perform everything better. Reduce your stress level significantly. Develop some strong habits. After a while, it will be a no-brainer. Yes. The quicker you make these lifestyle changes a habit, the better it will be for you. It'll become a no-brainer and you just do it. You'll just be. And you'll just be. And once you are, you are. There's no, I'm trying, I'm doing this, nothing. So the big question is, how do I optimize my environment? How do I go about doing all that? This is what I'm here for. So food, social circle, and home setup. Food availability. So healthy food. What's inside is what you eat. Period. If you set up your house where you have all healthy foods and snacks, what's in your house is what you're gonna eat. I know there's Uber Eats and DoorDash, but hey, at that point it's up to you. But I'm telling you, out of sight, out of mind. That worked wonders for me because that worked wonders for me, boy. Because me, soon as I don't see anything, I don't have to think about it. So that's good. That's very good, you know? Out of sight, out of mind. Next, social circle. Friends can push you forward or derail your progress. So choose wisely. If you have unhealthy friends and you're about to embark on this fitness journey and you're on this fitness journey and they're not really into that, or they make fun of you, or they, talk crazy about you, it's time to switch your friends because they are not, or keep a distance from them because they don't understand the vision. So therefore, since they don't understand the vision, they're not meant for you. I know that sounds a little harsh, but it's the truth. They're not meant for you. So keep that in mind. You want friends that are gonna help push you, especially on days that, days that you're more tired, you need that little boost, a little edge. You need someone like that. You need friends that are gonna be like, hey, get your butt to the gym. And guess what? When they're feeling lazy, you could tell them, get your ass to the gym. Simple as that. So social circle is very important when it comes to setting up an environment to enhance your fitness journey. Again, the home setup, set yourself up for success. Set up your home. Healthy foods, healthy clothes, soaps, all that stuff. Anything to enhance your skin, your body, your joints, lungs, all that. Aesthetics. Work environment. So, especially the ones with sedentary jobs, they have tight hips. They're more inclined to weight gain because since they sit all the time, your natural instinct is to be less active, sometimes lazy. And once you sit so long and you're so used to it, it becomes a no-brainer. You don't think about being active. You don't think about eating healthy because you're just out of it. You're tired, you're done. And I understand that. But if you're at work, let's say you bring your foods to work, or even some of your coworkers are into this healthy lifestyle, you can become friends with them and associate with them and not associate with the others. The commute and gym access. So a closer gym equals more consistency. So the closer you have a gym to you, the easier it is to stay consistent as far as the gym goes. So no excuses. Neighborhood and safety. Be in a safe or walkable area because that will equal more activity. I remember I used to walk around my neighborhood and just, it was so nice to see these people walk every morning because it was just nice, man. Again, people don't walk. They don't do any of that these days. So be having a safe area, walkable areas where you could even meet people along the way to create a community is very good. Digital environment. Curate feeds, reduce junk food, ads, and pages. Yes, especially the ads and pages, man, get rid of them. If you can get rid of them, please do. Or, if you do see them, look away. Don't watch them, things like that, because it is not easy. Weather and climate affects your outdoor activity levels. So if it's raining, we're not going to go outside. But hey, some people like to run in the rain. It's a matter of preference. But more often than not, if it's cold, you get oh, it's cold, I'll just stay in bed and be cozy. Meanwhile, that's when you should go the most to break that bad habit. Last, mental and emotional atmosphere. Stress versus support. Make sure you're reducing stress and be around others that support you or support yourself or de-stress yourself, for being honest. So this digital weather, culture and mindset, all of these are very strong points that will help you in your fitness journey. And yeah, that's it, folks. So this is how to optimize your fitness. This is to help. This is how you optimize your environment for fitness success. Thank you for watching. Until next time.